Hey there, it's time for another episode of Red Plays. So we've got She-Hulk still on the table, and we just faced off against Prowler in expert mode. And while he trashed us, we just have to call the last game invalid because I forgot to put the expert cards in Prowler's deck. So sorry, Prowler, that game doesn't count. We're going to have to do another one. So I still don't think it's going to go very well, but we'll give it a go here. We got Prowler in expert mode out there. We've got our contract killing sitting out there because that's our win revealed from Prowler level 2. When stealing tech comes out, let's see here. We need a invention. We've got the camouflage tech, and that says that I can't attack him, but I could spend a mental resource to make that possible. And then that has the forced response of when I go to put a threat on the main scheme, I have to then choose to put an additional threat or discard a card. So not good choices. All right, so let's get ready to go here. So we need 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that contract killing is just awful. Okay. Man, I think Prowler at level 2 just ramps up something fierce. Oh man. Okay, so we got our Gamma Slam out at the beginning. That's not going to do me any good. Chase them down. Not going to do me any good. Let's get rid of those. Battle Fury, I could get out there, possibly. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to get rid of our first aid. Let's see what we can come up with. All right, so we get a Hulk. That's interesting. Battle Fury and First Aid. Right, so the problem with Hulk is he's not going to be able to attack this round because of the camouflage tech unless I do something. I could use my First Aid to counteract the camouflage tech. And Hulk's not going to help me thwart the contract killing. Okay. So what are we going to do here? So first off, let's go ahead and switch over to She-Hulk. We'll do our 2 damage to the Prowler. We can do something there. All right. I want to get Hulk out, but he's not going to be able to attack and do damage. I could get Enhanced Physique out. That would help me later. Yeah, so I could go like that and get Hulk out, or we could get Superhuman Strength out to help me later. Maybe I could punch him and stun him for a round. So the question is Hulk or Superhuman Strength? I think we will go... Let's go Hulk. I have a bad thing where Hulk tends to disappear on me the first round. I almost always draw a mental resource after his attack, but let's see how he works out here. All right. So we're going to go 2, get our Enhanced Physique out there. That's going to give us 3 tokens. Do some mana generation. We will use She-Hulk to take 1 off of the contract killing, and then we'll get the Hulk out there. Unfortunately, the Hulk can't thwart because he's the Hulk. So he's not doing anything this round, and we're done. So we're going to untap, and we're going to get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Tigra, 1-2 Punch, Hellcat, and Avengers Mansion. I think I only have 1 male ally in this deck, but actually I have 2, Hulk and Nick Fury's in here. I need to wait till maybe Doctor Strange or Black Widow will allow me to swap some of those out. We'll see. Okay. Actually, there's a lot of redheads in this deck too. You got Tigra and Hellcat. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Back to business here. We are going over to the Prowler's turn. So what's the Prowler got going on? We need to put a threat on the main scheme. We'll actually give it 2 threat. We're not worried about, well, we are worried about that, but we're not doing anything about that right now. Contract killing is going to make me take 2 damage. Prowler is going to see the She-Hulk out there and come attack. And She-Hulk's going to take it. So the Prowler is attacking for 2. I'm going to take... Oh, yay, we got an advance out of there. But we're going to take 2 damage. Okay. I'm all right with that. If it gets rid of an advance, very good. All right, let's draw an encounter card. Counter card is, oh, damn it, the media coverage. All right, God, I hate that card. Luckily, I think I can get rid of it before our next turn goes. Okay, so that is the end of the villain's turn. The camouflage tech is going to go away for now. We get a new card, which is going to be our Prowler Glider. That means he's going to get double boosts when he comes to attack. So we're back over to the hero side of the board. So I think what we learned in our last game and other games that we've played is that media coverage is horrible card that needs to go away. In order to get it go away, we need a mental resource, which is there. All right. So what we're looking at after that is we could play Tigra or Hellcat. The nice thing is that Hellcat thwarts for 2, so I think we're going to go with Hellcat. So we're going to use our enhanced physique. We're to 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put Hellcat out there because what we can do is we can say, hey, Hellcat, thwart for 2 and get rid of that contract killing. Because that is a horrible, awful card and it needs to go away. All right. Next thing we've got going on is I think we want to do some beatdown of the Prowler because it's about time. So Hulk, we're going to do some Hulk attack. Hulk smash the Prowler for 3. He's down to 10. Then we got to figure out what the Hulk does. So we're going to flip our card here and we get a energy. So energy says, deal 1 damage to each character. All right, so everybody's going to take a damage. So Hellcat takes damage, Hulk takes damage, She-Hulk takes damage, and I believe the Prowler takes damage, so he's going to go down to 9. I can just flip this, and he's 5, 4, 9. All right, next thing up is She-Hulk's going to attack the Prowler. So we're going to hit him for 3. So he's going to go down to 6. All right, at least we're hitting him this round. That's good. All right, next up is we're going to shift over to Jennifer Walters, and we're going to use our Avengers Mansion to make the media coverage go away because that is just horrible, bad stuff, and it needs to go away no matter what we do. All right. So we're going to be done. We're going to do some untapping there. We're going to get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we've got a Valkyrie, Legal Practice, some Fury, some Chase 'em Down, and a Hall of Heroes. All right, so we're over to the Prowler's turn. What do we got going on the Prowler's turn? First off, we're going to put a threat on the main scheme. All right, so do I get rid of a card? Do I object at this point? He's going to scheme for 2. He's likely going to get a 1. I think I will object at this point and not get rid of a card. So that's going to leave it at 3. Then we're going to move on to the Prowler. So the Prowler is going to see Jennifer Walters out there and he's going to scheme. This will probably go badly and will trigger the thing, but let's see. 1. Oh, see, I should have got rid of a card. All right. So he's going to scheme for 3, which is going to be enough to take out Stealing Tech. All right, Stealing Tech is going to go away. When that goes away, he gets an additional invention. And then Lab Escape comes out. And that starts with 2. And then the problem there is when I attack the Prowler, I throw another threat on there. All right. So as the Prowler scheming, now we need an encounter card. Let's see what encounter card comes out. Encounter card is, it's going to surge. So, because I'm alter ego, assault surges, we get gang up, which alter ego, it surges. So we get caught off guard. So I'm going to discard an upgrade or support card you control. So I only have one choice there, and that's my enhanced physique is going to go away. All things considered, that is not all that horrible. Okay. Inventions go away, and he's going to get a new one. He's going to get a wing suit, which when he attacks does a damage to each character. All right, so that is the end of the villain's turn, and we're over to the hero side. So things like Chase Them Down and Battle Fury are not going to do me any good. Legal Practice could be okay, but I can de-thwart with Hellcat and take care of that. If I get Valkyrie out, oh, Valkyrie does 2 damage to a minion, so she's not going to do damage to the Prowler. Let's see here. What are we looking at? In order to take the Prowler out, I need to do 6 damage to the Prowler, and that will flip him to the next one. If I get Combat Fury out there, I can do it between She-Hulk and Combat Training. So I think that's what we're going to do. We can do that. Get Combat Training out, and then maybe we get the Hall of Heroes out there. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do that is. Or we could get the Valkyrie. We could bring Hellcat back and get Valkyrie out there. Maybe that's the way to do it. The 2 damage to a minion is going to be wasted. Well, I think I want to get... I do think what I want to do is to get the... I do want to get the 2 thwart to use that on the lab escape. All right, so let's do this first. We're going to get our things I'm not worried about are legal practice and Chase Them Down. I'll use those to get my combat training out there. All right, so with that, we're going to pop over to She-Hulk. That's going to let us do 2 damage to the Prowler, so he's down to 4 at that point, and then I'm going to attack him with She-Hulk. So that's going to do the 6 that we need in order to take the Prowler out. So boom! We got further this time at least. We're taking Prowler 2 out. We're going to deal with Prowler 3. What's it say when he comes out? So we haven't seen Prowler 3 yet. Prowler 3 says, when reveal, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the increased production side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck. All right. I'm sure if that last contract killing wasn't bad enough, this increased production, I'm sure, is just going to be a delightful card. We haven't seen it yet. Oh, here it is. Increased production says, Prowlers order the Tinkerer to increase the production of inventions. When revealed, place an additional 1 threat here. Force interrupt when the hero phase begins. Reveal the top card of the invention deck. So I'm going to get an additional encounter card, and he's going to get an additional invention. And it's going to start with 3 threat. Beauteous. All right. So what am I thinking at this point? So this Prowler starts with 17 health. Let's chip him up so he's ready to go. Because the Hulk hasn't done anything, and really, there's only one thing that the Hulk's going to do. It's going to be pretty simple there. Okay. So what we need to think about there is Hellcat can take 2 off, or I could bring her back to my hand, spend 3, and bring her back out. That might be the best thing to do. That would line her up to potentially take... I think that's what I want to do. So as an action, I'm going to return Hellcat to my hand. Bop. And we'll use these 3 to put Hellcat back out. There we go. Then we will use Hellcat to thwart for 2. try to get that down a little bit. All right, next up, we need Hulk to do Hulk things. So Hulk's going to attack for 3. So we're going to take that 5 and change it in for a 2. And the Hulk's going to do other Hulky things. We got to figure out what they are. So we're going to draw a card, and we get an energy bolt, which says deal 1 damage to each character. Okay, so that means we're going to go up to 6. Hulk took 1 for attacking, plus he's taking another one, so he's going to go up to 4. Hellcat's going to take another damage, and the Prowler's going to take a damage. Okay. So at that point in time, I think we had just untapped. And we're done. Problem I'm going to run into is with that wingsuit, he's going to take out the Hulk and Hellcat, which is not cool. All right, so we're going to get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we got here. 1-2 punch, legal practice. 1-2 punch, split personality, which would be kind of cool. All right, so what's going to happen on the villain's turn? We're going to go over to the villain phase. Oh, sorry, we did some attacking that round that I forgot to mark down. So threat comes here when we attack the Prowler, and the Hulk attacked him, so he should be at 3. Okay. Oh, actually, and I attacked him too, so he should be at, this should be at 4. Yuck. Okay. Beginning of the villain phase, we're going to add 1 to this. So now it's up to 5. All right. When the hero phase begins, so that happens at the beginning of the hero phase, so we don't have to worry about that. All right. So that's our start of this. Prowler is going to see She-Hulk. He's going to come to attack. Hulk, block. I don't think that's the Hulk says very often, but that's what he's going to do this time. The Prowler's attacking for 3. He's going to get a boost of star plus 1 boost icon for each attachment. He's only got 1, so he's going to hit for 4, but that's going to be enough to take the Hulk out. But he also does 1 to each character. So he's also going to take Hellcat out, and he's going to do 1 damage to She-Hulk. Annoying. All right. After that, we move on to encounter cards, and we're getting a bonus encounter card. So we get 2 encounter cards. All right, let's see what we come up with here. Encounter card number 1 is Under Fire. When revealed, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. So we're going to get 2 encounters. All right, so we get an encounter, and then we get a surge. Great. All right. Master Plan. When revealed, place 4 threat on each side scheme. Oh, damn you. I thought I was going to get the increased production out of there. That's not happening. Then we don't have to worry about the rest of it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Making sure I'm... Yep. Okay. Next card is... Tech Malfunction. When revealed, discard each invention attachment attached to the Prowler. Assign 2 indirected damage to identities and allies for each attachment discarded in this way. So this attachment is going to blow up, and I'm going to take 2 damage. So we'll add another 2 onto this stack. All right. And the last one... We have, running interference. When revealed, each player must choose to either spend a mental and a physical or place 2 threat there. And it starts with 1. So we'd have to throw 3 on there. And I think we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to put 3 on running interference. I'm not too worried about that. All right, so what are we at here on She-Hulk? She-Hulk has taken 9 damage thus far. All right, so we're over to the hero side at that point. End of Prowler's turn. He needs an invention, and he's going to get an iron spider suit. Ooh, that's one I hoped he didn't get. Okay. Oh, man. All right, so what we're looking at is we could hit him for... See, that would normally be 12, but he's taken 3 off, so it would be 9. So I can't take him out that way. Oh, crap. So what I have to do is I have to split personality and hope I get something amazing. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to split personality. We're going to go over to Jennifer Walters. And we're going to get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Helicarrier, some strength, some rage, some Yarnborn, and some chase them down. All right, I don't think that is amazing. All right, so we're going to flip back over to She-Hulk, and we're going to do 2 to him. This reduces an attack. It's not an attack, that's just damage. I don't think there's any way we can do 11 damage. We can do 4, 5, 6. We can get a stun in there. So if we do, how are we going to work that? We do 2, get superhuman strength out there. Right, that's our focused rage and a helicarrier. We use chase them down to get Yarnborn out there. All right, so next up we're going to attack with She-Hulk. She-Hulk's going to hit for 4, 5, 6. So in the end that's going to be 5 because we get reduced by the spider suit. So we do 5. He gets stunned, which is good. Then we can use Yarnborn because we hero attacked an enemy. So we can spend a physical and deal 2 damage to an enemy. So now he's down from 6 to 4. All right, and we're done. Okay, so let's see how this works out. So it's not going good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards. All right. It is the villain's turn. So what do we have on the villain's turn? I attacked him, so we should have additional threat. You need to remember that. Okay. Now it's the villain's turn. So villain's turn. First thing we've got going on is an additional threat on the main scheme. So it's up to 7. And then oh, he should have an additional tech. Sorry. And when I initiated an attack, I should have taken a damage. Keep forgetting about the increased production out there. So I should be at 10. Because I attacked him once, so I should have taken 1 for this jacket that should have been on him from the increased production. Okay. So we put our threat out there. We look at the Prowler. Prowler is going to come to attack, but he can't because he's stunned, which is good. All right, we have an additional card from there, so we should get 2 encounter cards. 1, 2. All right, let's see what happens with our encounter cards. Encounter card number 1 is legal work, which is we're going to flip to Jennifer Walters and exhaust. All right, second encounter card is stealthy stealing, which says When revealed, discard the top 3 cards of your deck for each invention attachment on Prowler. So I'm going to discard 6 cards. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And another boost card is going to come out. So, or another encounter card is going to come out. So that would be interesting because I think we have already started our encounters. So I think that goes to the next encounter round. I don't know that it would pile on to the end of the encounters that we're already going through. So there's a rule thing for you. Let's see here. So if we play by the rule of things go as badly for you as possible, that card comes out now. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then when that is a problem, I will whine and moan about it later. You could say this possibly was a win. So let's see what this card is, because I think we're gonna have to deal with it. All right, so this card is the Tinkerer. When revealed, the Tinkerer schemes. The Tinkerer scheme is equal to the amount of attachments attached to the Prowler, which is 2. Which, yes, that would make him go out. Right? Because he's going to scheme for 2, which would bump that up and make that 9. Oh, no, it's not. I am now Jennifer Walters, and I can object to that. Yeah, boy. There we go. He's going to scheme. It's only going to go up to 8 because there's 2. Yes. Okay. So the Tinkerer's out there. And he's done. Oh, yay. The application worked out like really well. Okay. So that ends it for the Prowler. So his 2 cards are going to go away. We're going to need to get him another invention. And let's see here. He's going to get an invention. He's going to get a jacket. All right. We're going to go over the hero phase. Let's see here. When the hero phase begins, reveal the top card of the invention deck. So he's going to get another one. Oh, he got the camo suit, so I can't hit him directly. So what I can do is I can flip over to She-Hulk. That's going to do 2 damage to him. Then I can do a Relentless Assault. And that's going to deal 5 damage to the Tinkerer. And the Overkill is going to go to the Prowler. Yes! So oh no, that's not going to be enough to kill him if I do that. Oh, but yes, it will. Because, okay, so here's what's going to happen is I'm going to do Relentless Assault. 5 damage to a minion. If I use a physical resource, it gains Overkill. So the excess damage is dealt to the Prowler. So 5 damage goes to the Tinkerer. 1 goes through to the Prowler. He's at 1. All right, so that's Tinkerer goes away. My Relentless Assault goes away. And I can use Yarnborn at that point in time with my Superhuman Law Division and do 2 damage and take out the Prowler. Yes! Oh, I think I got him. All right. So I think I got him. And then I'll see which rules you figure out that I missed there. So I am glad I took the bad side of that thing there, because then I can't, when I took the worst effect, then I can go back and say, hey, you know, maybe if I hadn't taken the worst effect, then I could have questioned whether the worst effect would have actually taken me out. But since I took the worst effect, I think I still beat it with the worst effect in play. That will be an interesting rule clarification to see if it should have gone the other way. But I think I got the win there against Expert Mode. I think I pulled out the win because it was really, really close. So, yeah. Take a look at what rules I missed, see if I didn't catch something in there. I think I had plenty of health. That wasn't a problem. I may have missed The one thing I probably did miss that. So let's see here. When I initiate attack against the Prowler, it would create a threat. So my flip would not have caused a problem, but my flip wouldn't have created a no, I would have been okay. My flip would not have created a problem. My hero, my Relentless Assault wasn't against the Prowler. It went through, and then my Yarnborn would not have been an attack against the Prowler. So actually, I think that's all right. I was a little bit afraid of my forced interrupt there. I think I got that okay. So I think I got the win, which makes me excited. So I'll let you all watch and you tell me what I missed, and then maybe there'll be something that takes the win away from me. But I'm excited because that was an expert mode win against a Prowler, and he's pretty badass with that increased production out there, plus starting off with the contract killing. I think what I'm going to do next is actually probably go after Iron Man, because I would like to see what a build type character does against the Prowler. I think it's going to be bad, like that the Prowler's going to do good against somebody like Iron Man, but we'll see. That'll be interesting, especially with the running interference deck in there too, because that when those cards come out, they really hose somebody over. So somebody like Iron Man, I wonder how he'll be able to deal with the running interference cards. So anyway, that's it for now. Excited I got the expert mode win. And let me know anything that I missed, or if you think Iron Man, how do you think Iron Man's going to do against a Prowler? You think he'll take him out right away, or that's going to be a tough fight? So we're going to do the Tech Nova deck and see how that one works out, because I think I still have it together in my box over there. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.